When it comes to nose contour, most people tend to concentrate on the nose only, whereas you're also supposed to take into consideration the areas around the nose. So today, I'll show you guys how to do it. The first thing you need is a concealer, and mind you, my foundation is already on. The placement of the concealer matters. So you need to place your concealer where your nose starts, right? This is the first placement. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side as well. The starting of my nose, I'm just going to place that there. The next placement matters, and I want you to see where I'm going to place the next one. Just a little bit. These placements matter a lot when it comes to contouring your nose. I'm going to let this dry down before we start contouring. In the meantime, I will do my eyebrows because the eyebrows matter when it comes to nose contouring, and I'll show you why. Most people don't realize this, but your eyebrows actually matter when it comes to contouring your nose, and you see why in a minute. Next, I'll go in with a cream and fill in my eyebrows. So by now, my concealer is dried down. I'm going to go in and blend it out. The way you blend the concealer actually matters, and you need to blend in one place. Don't move it around. Can you see how we place the concealer? That's some exact place we're going to blend it as well. So now I'm going to blend this concealer, but in one place. I'm not moving it around. I'm blending it exactly where I placed it. You see that? I didn't move that around, and that is what you want. So now keep blending. I'm going to blend up now. And that is what I mean when I say blend in place. Blend in the same exact spot where you placed it. I'm going to keep going onto the side. The same thing, blend in one place, don't move it around. You see how that's going? Blend in the spots where you placed it. Now, if you look at the shape of my nose, you can actually tell that we have concealed both sides. Do you see that? So both sides of the nose are now concealed, which gives it like a slimmer appearance. Now it's time for us to do this dot over here. And how you blend this one matters as well. I want you to see how I blend this one over here. I'm blending up. You just have to be careful to blend this in a straight line, because if you don't, it's going to make your nose look like it's crooked or something. So now you can see how I managed to make this look straight, right? So that is exactly what you want. I'm going to blend the rest out. So we're done with the highlighting. It's time to bring in the contour. When it comes to contouring, some people like to use a contour, whereas others prefer to use a bronzer. In my own case, I prefer to use a bronzer, and I'll show you why. Now, this is my contour. I'm going to show you the difference between a contour and a bronzer. So the first one here is my contour, right? And then I'll show you my bronzer. And this is my bronzer. I will show you as well. I want you to take a close look at the difference between a contour and a bronzer. So the contour down here is cool toned, whereas the bronzer up is warm toned. What is the difference? I'm going to come closer so you can actually see it again. Why I prefer to use the bronzer instead of the contour is that the bronzer gives me like this sun-kissed look, right? And in some way, I think that it blends better into the skin as well. Whereas this contour right here, because it's cool tone, tends to give me like harsh lines. So I prefer to use a bronzer compared to a contour. You can even tell from my hand which one blends more into the skin. Of course, the bronzer does, which is why I prefer to use a bronzer instead of a contour. Now let's contour the nose, or should I say bronze the nose. The way you place your contour or your bronzer, whichever one you prefer to use, is fine. I prefer the bronzer, like I said. The way you place your bronzer or your contour matters. I want you to observe my placement. You start at the tip of the eyebrow. Do you all see that? Start at the tip of the eyebrow and just go. Take a straight line down. Do you see that? I'm going to do the same to the side. Start at the tip, go all the way down. I know that looks harsh, but we're going to blend it out and observe how we blend it. So now, how do you blend this? I like to contour towards my eyelid because I feel like it makes it look seamless, right? So it doesn't look like just harsh lines running across your nose. So I like to blend into my eyelid. Do you see that? Now, look at the difference between this one and this one. This one still has like that harsh line, whereas because I have diffused this one into the eyelids, it looks more natural. You all see that? And that is what you want. So I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to blend towards the eyelids. You want to bring this under the eyebrow. Push your contour under the eyebrow because you want everything to look like a continuation of the other, not like just harsh lines blobbing on the face. Start blending this down a little bit, down the nose. Do you see the difference between this one and this one? I'm going to do the same to this side as well. Blend this down the nose. And that is what you want. Uniformity matters a lot when it comes to this, so just make sure that they're exactly the same, right? So I'm going to add more to this side because I feel like this one is more light-handed. Yeah, that's better now. You just have to take your time when it comes to contouring this. Again, I'll blend this into my eyebrow. Do you all see how good that looks? Now we're going to go in with a powder and set everything in place. And I'm using my Huda Beauty powder over here. The way you place your powder after you contour matters. Now watch this. Do you all see where my bronzer started? That is exactly where I'm going to place the powder. Now look, see, I'm going to draw it down like a sharp line. I'll do the same to this side as well. Now we're going to do the same to the top as well. Just a little bit. Remember to keep this in a straight line. Okay. Now we give the powder time to set. Don't wipe it off yet. It needs time to set into the skin. While waiting for that, I'm going to go in and contour. This is the blender I use for my foundation, so I'm just going in to smoothen everything out better. Next, I will bronze my face. And now we go in and sweep away the powder. And I said sweep, not drag. Sweep it away gently. That is how you sweep away the powder. Just like that. Just sweep it gently. Just sweep gently. Now time for this one. Again, gently. So now I'm going to fix this. So this is what we're looking like right now, but we're not done. We're going to highlight a little bit more. So next, we're going in with a pop of highlight, and the placement of this highlight matters. I am just going to place this in the middle only. Do you see that? That highlight is only in the middle. This is from Colourpop. Only in the middle, and I'm going to put a little bit here as well. By the time the makeup marinates, it's going to look so beautiful. Just wait for it. Now, let me round up the face. I'm now putting on the blush. Time for my lipstick. And that is how you contour your nose. I hope you found this video useful.